Mhm. A prudent person, a reasonable person, yeah. Mhm. The prudent investor rule, yeah. Mhm. Prudent, sensible and careful, especially in trying to avoid unnecessary risks. Mhm. Circumspect of judicious in one's activities, yeah. Prudent. Now, how many of us remember George W. Bush? Yes, or maybe it was George Bush. It was the Bush that was the president in 1991. Yeah. Where there was this saying, it was a quote. He said it wouldn't be prudent. Wouldn't be prudent. Now, that's something I remember about that presidency that the Bush family, yes, Barbara and George, yes, and their son Jed, yes, and George W. Bush, they kind of got it into their minds that they were going to, well, really cause themselves to be a royal family. Now, considering September 11th of 2001 and that small change in the actual timing of the human brain, it kind of was this idea that, well, every time we have sex and we have an orgasm, we're going to take the memories of the population. Yeah. Eventually, they won't remember their childhood. Yes. In fact, they won't remember what we're doing at all. Phew. Now, this idea of being a reasonable person, does anybody know about the static that they used to turn on every morning and every evening? There was more than General Electric. Ooch. There was more than PUD. Ooch. See, your dogs, they don't get moving unless they have a little electricity running through them. Yeah. And my thought is that these prudent investors, known as the fiduciary, yeah, quite often, when a billionaire is found guilty of treason, yes, it looks bad for their individual companies. And even though the Kochs, they are all private ownership, their stock can't go down because they have complete control of their. It really doesn't affect their business. Now, let's say Amontio. He's one of these is in garment business. Do you have any stock listed on any stock exchange? Oftentimes the individual that has the lion's share of the actual shares that are issued to the public, as well as the treasury stock, when you go through one of these convictions and you believe that I wouldn't use the media. See, I've actually emailed the newspapers. Yes, I emailed Como, yes, local news station over here. And since they have a huge liability for billionaires covering up treason, every time there's an additional conviction of treason where you, as a billionaire, that's right, Jeff Bezos, goes to prison for treason, causes your stock to go down because investors feel that it's not